Hello and welcome to another mNav tech video presentation. In this particular presentation, we're going to be looking at navigation and navigation by street address and to a certain extent house numbering. Now when you first power up the device, you're going to be looking at the screen that you're seeing in front of you here. This is your main screen. And you're seeing two large icons on it, Where To and View Map. Alright, and you use view map if you just don't want to navigate to a particular position or location, but what you want to do is just see the road while you're driving along, right, and see the street names as you're driving along. So I can actually go view map and see the street that I'm on, and while I drive along, that car will move along the map, right? But you won't get any voice directions to your location. You won't see a particular line that is your path. It's just the map. So I'm going to click menu to go back. To really navigate, you go Where To. And you get a bunch of options right there. And those options allow you to navigate using different methods. In our particular example, in this example, we're going to be using address. So I'm going to click on address. And I have two options, spell, city, or search all. Preferably for TNT maps, you're going to go search all, right here. And then this is prompting me to enter a house number. Now we have house numbering for the downtown Port of Spain area, as well as Woodbrook and St. James and so on. And we're putting in house numbering along the Eastern Main Road and Southern Main Road and so on. And house numbering is a difficult thing in TNT because of the non-uniformity of the house numbers, and they use telephone poles and all this electricity poles and so on. So it's a gradual process, and as we update and get more information, we will update our maps with more and more house numbering. So in this particular case, I'm going to go to Dean Street, which is our street, the street of Morris Systems. And since I don't have house numbering for there, I'm actually going to just press 1 to go to the start of the street, or I could just leave it blank and done. And now this is the really important part, enter street. We have all of the street names, road names, trace names in TNT. And the good thing about this, you don't have to know the exact spelling of the street. You can just enter a few letters indicating what the street would start with. For instance, Dean Street is D-E-A-N-E. I can just type in, which I'm going to do now, D, E, and A. And then I'll just press done right here. Okay, so as you can see, it gives you a list of all of the roads that begin with DEA. And I can scroll down using this arrow and then scroll back up using this arrow. And as you can see, there's Dean Street right there in St. Augustine. So I click on Dean Street. And what happens is that you see now number 1, Dean Street, St. Augustine, Trinidad and Tobago. That's your destination. It's giving you some route information. The distance is 9.2 kilometers and the time it'll approximately take is 14 minutes. Of course, that's not taking into account traffic. And what you can do at that point now, you just press go. And
please drive to highlighted route.
As you can see, it's actually starting to talk to you now. That voice will continue to talk to you as you drive along. As you drive along, that little car icon there will move along the street that you're driving along. And this purple line that you're seeing here is your route that you're supposed to take, right? Once that purple line indicates the route that you're going to take to your destination. As you drive along and you come up to turns that you have to make, and you may have to go around a roundabout and so on, the voice will guide you and call out the street names. It's turn right on that street, turn left on this street, as well as you will have the map. So you don't have to be staring at this map all of the time. You can just listen to it and then glance at it every now and then while you're navigating. All right, and this arrow here will indicate that you're supposed to go in this direction. And of course, this is your path right here. And navigating is as easy as that. You select Where To, address, enter your house number and street name, and go. And that's it. It's as easy as that. Extremely easy. And that's navigating by street address. For this particular example in this particular video, I just chose the home street, Dean Street. But of course, you choose any street that you want Anywhere in TNT, we have it fully mapped as well as, and remember that includes Tobago as well. Alright, so that's navigating by street address. In the next video, we're going to be looking at navigating via point of interest. So thanks again for listening and stay tuned.